Dropkick City!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe class, Dropkick. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Dropkick looking all dropkicky from the Bumblebee movie. His name is Dropkick Transformers. On this side of the box we have Dropkick. On the other side of the box, we have Dropkick again. He is a Deluxe Classic, Classic Deluxe, Classic Lujo, Classic Deluxo. On top, Bumblebee. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and you have your one-sentence bio if you want to read it in multiple languages. Hooray for languages, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Dropkick in his car form, as we saw it in the Bumblebee movie. And here is the vehicle mode, and Dropkick here is a 1974 AMC Javelin, and the only reason I know that is because they put it on the box. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known, and I don't care anyway. And I'm sure the car guys in the comment section are still going to debate over what kind of make and model this is, because it happens every time. I'm not a car guy. I don't care either way. Hey, have at it. But here he is in his vehicle mode. And it looks pretty cool in my opinion. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You can see up front we have some nice silver trim. Some silver there for the headlights. Got the silver engine block right there. Number 13. Transclearance, windshields and windows. You got the skull and crossbones there on the side, done in a nice blue and black paint scheme. And the back, you do have the taillights picked out in silver and red. And there's the top, there is the bottom. It does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. It actually rolls quite smoothly too. So there you have that. And for comparison, here he is with Studio Series Bumblebee movie Bumblebee. With Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. With Dropkick's helicopter self. So you have both of his modes. Whoosh. And with his partner in crime, Shatter. And they look pretty good together. So, there you go. Now, as far as accessories go, he only includes one. You just get his weapon right here, which is cast in black plastic, but does have some pretty nice detail molded in. Looks quite cool. And there's the bottom. It does store on the vehicle mode. You have a little notch right here, which just plugs over the spoiler, like so, and there is your storage. Now, I know somebody's going to ask, because yes, it does look like it. It does look like this should fit right in here in this opening, but no, it's too big for that, and I've tried every way there is to try. Nope, it just doesn't. It doesn't fit. It looks like it should. It totally looks like that's a perfect spot for it, but no, if you do, it just kind of pushes everything apart and it doesn't work. Maybe there is some way to store it up in here or something. I don't know. Could be one of those hidden features that everybody knows about but me, because that always seems to be the case, but as far as anything I've tried, it doesn't fit under there that I know of anyway. So that is it for the vehicle mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? So first thing we will do is we will just open up the doors. Like so. Once we do that, we untab these side sections here, which pretty much will come undone on their own, and just kind of raise those up and bring those up, get those out of the way. You want to come back here and just split these side sections here, and the legs, the thighs, the back of the thighs tab in up in here, so you just kind of pull that down, and that will help just kind of get everything undone here. And you can bring that leg down. Again, just kind of pull that down, get everything untabbed, and just bring that down like so. Then you just push on these sections right here. That undoes all that. And we can extend all this here on multiple hinges. And we can get going. So we're going to do the legs first. So just take this section here, pull it out, rotate it, and push it back in. This will wrap around, tab in back there, bring down the foot. Now you have a leg all done, second vest, just like the first. Pull that out, rotate, push it back in, bring that back, tab in right back there, pull down the foot, and there you have the legs all done. So now we move on to the upper body here. You take these sections here with his arms, and these will just rotate up like so. These fenders will just flip back, and you want to bring this section down, and this will clip in right up in here. So you just get everything situated, push it down, and that will clip in just like that. And you bring that up, that will tab in there like so, and keep all that nice and secure. So you can just bring his arms down for now. So now we just take this whole roof assembly here, just angle that back so we can take the central portion here of the hood and just flip that around to reveal the head. And then all this will just drop down, and you just push it back onto tabs there on the chest, which I think I got. I believe so. Yep, that's there. Okay. So we got that. And as far as all this goes, you just flip this section in, flip this section in, and then this just collapses down onto his back. Angle those door wings however you want. Take this panel here, and you just bring it up on this double hinge, tab in right there, flip out the hand, and there you go. Second vest, just like the first. You can bring this around. They'll usually bring out the hand with it. Tab that in, get the hand out, and do what you want with the door wings. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. We're done. And there you go. There you have Dropkick in his robot mode. And I definitely like this version better than the helicopter version. I didn't really have a major problem with the helicopter dropkick, but this one definitely looks a lot more like what we saw in the movie. So I do like it a bit more. So that's getting close here, so we can take a look now at his chest, at his noggin. There's the noggin. See? Pretty nicely done. Face sculpt there. You got some beady little red eyes going on. What a pretty good looking head sculpt. You got some little detail there on the chest. The arms got some detail. Got a little bit of gunmetal gray in there. Lots of detail there in the abdomen. And you got some gunmetal gray and silver and red there on the tail lights. And you get some gunmetal gray up in here in the feet as well. And move at the back. Yeah, pretty clean. You know, it's a typical, you know, roof of the car ends up on his back transformation. But not too bad. I even get some molded detail here on the insides of the doors, which looks pretty cool. So, yeah. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. I believe you get a little bit of wiggly waggly. You can look up very, very slightly, look down very slightly. Head can rotate, can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. The shoulders on mine are really snug, like really snug. I think after Shatter, they were like, make the shoulders as stiff as possible. Make sure they won't fall off. And yeah, these definitely aren't falling off. These are like a little too snug, but shoulders can do a full 360. They can move in and out. You get your rotation right at the elbow itself. You get 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. As far as wrist movement, you just get that inward movement due to transformation. Nothing at the waist. Legs can move forward that far. You can do the big boot. Back that far. Outward that far. You get a bit of thigh rotation. 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and the feet can move all the way up if you need them to. There's a hinge there and a hinge here as well, so you have your up and downward movement there, as well as upward movement there if you need it. And that is it. There is no tiltage, just your upward and downward movements. And of course we can give him his weapon, and you can plug this onto either hand. How this works is you just flip his hand in, and there is a tab right there. And again, you can do this on either side. The tab is there. And there's just a little notch right in there. And you just take it and just clip it on, like so. So there you go. That looks pretty cool. And you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and splatter some humans. It's like he did in the movie. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with Bumblebee. Here he is with Prime. Here he is with Helicopter Dropkick. You can see how that works out. And again, this one's definitely my favorite of the two. And here he is with Shatter. So, there you go. And of course, like with every other Studio Series figure, you do get the included backdrop, which is in the box. Woo! And you open it up, and you have the gas station there that Shatter and Dropkick crash land into in the movie. Studio Series 46, Transformers, Bumblebee movie logo. And we can take Dropkick and just plop him down right there. And as always, it's a nice little display option if you want to take advantage of it. So there you have a Dropkick, and like I said earlier, definitely like this version better than the helicopter version, because it's just more indicative of what we saw in the movie itself. And I'm assuming since we have both versions of Dropkick now, eventually we're going to get Shatter's aerial alt form also. But as far as Dropkick goes, yeah, very nicely done. Very nice solid figure in my opinion, so there you go. Now, I picked this up from Hasbro Pulse. You can also get Studio Series toys from BigBadToyStore.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Studio Series playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Dropkick. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be a geek, be proud, palm in your face. Ah, we finally found you. And now, I'm gonna have to kill you. But don't worry, I'll make it quick. Kind of. Yeah, I know it's your movie, but I'm the Prime. I'll do what I want.